Yo, what's going on YouTube boys? So check this out real quick. I got you guys with my top 5 best SMGs to use as of right now in Warzone in Season 5. The 5 SMGs that I'm going to give you in today's video will help you get a lot more higher kill gameplays. Along with that, man, you're going to start getting more wins in your account using these 5 meta SMGs. So if I were you, man, you guys might want to watch this video to the very end just so you guys won't miss all the class setup. If you guys decided to enjoy today's video, man, don't forget to like and subscribe and also comment down below your 5 meta SMGs that you guys are actually using as of right now, Season 5. All right, let's not waste any time, man. Let's jump straight into the video. For number one, right, number one is still the Blicky. Now the Blicky did get nerfed maybe like I think like maybe like 12 times, something like that, and this gun is literally still crazy. My personal opinion, it's probably like the best, like, you know, number one like SGS are right now in Warzone. You can literally just do everything with this gun, and it technically beats the Armageddon. Now, since the Armageddon did get a crazy nerf towards its mobility, all right. But here's the build that I rock for my Blicky, or aka the Blixen. This is more of a like pretty much like of a crazy like mobility like build, but overall it still has good damage on it. I know some people use pretty much, which is like the Johnson barrel, but trust me guys, try out this barrel right here, the custom barrel. The car's a custom barrel, and you guys will not regret it. You can use anything on the Blixen and this gun will still be crazy. Okay, so here's the class up that I use for the Blicky. We got is the recoil booster, the barrel is the Carson 17-inch custom barrel, underbarrel is the SG 98 compact. Magazine we got is the Gorenko 54 round mag, which is the last one. Image the lengthening, rear grip is the groove grip, optics the slate reflector, and stock one is the remove stock. And for your perk 1, perk 2, we got steady and quick. With the rear grip is the groove grip. Okay, so make sure you guys are trying out the Blixen, man. This thing is really just so good. Therefore, you guys must keep on using it. For the second best SMG, man, I had to put AUG in this top 5 list, which I never do in my top 5. So every time I make like an SMG video, the AUG is definitely it. Now, if you guys are not aware yet, with the Season 5 update, they buffed majority of the Modern Warfare SMG guns, but I feel like one that they did like a secret buff on, it's definitely the AUG. But the AUG hits now in the Season 5 update, bro, especially on Rebirth. But this thing is crazy. The only thing that sucks about this build is that you're rocking a shorter mag, which makes this gun only usable if you are playing only like solos or even on trios. Quads, this gun is really not that like usable, because you will find yourself having to just reload a lot. Okay, so here's the build that I rock on my AUG. I am rocking the TAC laser, the Force TAC CQB comb. Magazine, man, is the 5.56 nail 30 round mags. Rear is the stipper grip take, and the perk is the sleight of hand. This gun has some insane damage on it, and you guys must try it. All right, I only recommend you guys use this on Rebirth, not so much of it being like in Caldera, because like I said, this gun is literally only good in solos or if you are playing trios, just because the only way this gun is just good is just because you are rocking the shortest mag possible, which is the 30 round mags. Okay, it has good damage along with that, man. Very good range. It's definitely a sleeper weapon that nobody really just rocks, but it's definitely underrated. It can definitely keep up with the Blixen. Only thing that sucks about the Modern Warfare guns, other than the OG MP5s, is that they lack mobility on it. Okay, so pretty much, man, just try it out, give it a shot, man. Let me know down what you guys think about it. Let's move on to the third one. For the third top 5 best SMG, man, I had to give it to the OTS, not just because this gun is still good to this day. Ever since the very first Vanguard integration, when they try to nerf it to the ground, this gun literally just hold its own. It's still good, still viable. Anybody can use it. Okay, now like I said about the OTS 9 a lot, you can pretty much run this build like any type of way you want to, and it will still be very good, like up close. I have multiple of OTS 9 builds, but this right here is my favorite one, which is the pretty much like an all-around gun. You can use it long range, medium range, close range, while still having very good mobility. So here's the setup for the OTS 9. We got the groove suppressor, task 4 barrel, underbarrel, the bruiser grip. Magazines, the 40 round fast mag, and the stock attachment is the no stock. All right, so make sure you guys go ahead and get this class up a try. You know, down what you guys think about it. If you are a person who loves mobility class ups a lot, you want to pretty much be able to move around the map very fast, I recommend you guys try this class up right here. They want to give you here in a second. Just make sure you guys take out the muzzle, take out the barrel for the laser. When I add a Tiger Team Spotlight, which gives you movement speed and aim walk movement speed, and add a rear grip, which actually gives you serpent routes, so that gives you extra aim down sight time. This is the best mobility build that you guys can possibly rock. But if you're looking for an all-around build, like I was saying, try this right here. the group suppressor with the task force. And for the stock attachment, you don't gotta rock no stock. You could go with the KGB Scout stock, and that will also give it the best of both worlds with sprint to fire time, extra movement speed around the map, just so you guys can move faster. It's a lot of bits for the OTS-9, but like I said, this right here is my favorite one. Make sure you guys go ahead and give it a shot, bro. It's definitely worth, definitely a sleeper gun. All right, let's move on to the 4th class setup. For the 4th class setup, now you guys might be saying I'm tripping, bro, but trust me, bro, you guys gotta try out the AK Center for you. Lately, I don't know what it's been about this new update for season 5, but everybody's been using the AK Center for you. I decided to give it a try, and I see exactly why. The AK Center for you is definitely an underrated SMG that nobody rocks, but it is still good. It has very good damage and pretty much like good range at like a long range like gunfight. The only thing that sucks about the AK Center for you, sadly, probably just because like the magazine size, it does have more of a slower mobility, but overall I still highly recommend you guys try out the AK Center for you. It is still very good and nobody uses it. Okay, so if you want to be different, I guess you could say, and try out different weapons or even just fun weapons in general, but can still like just dominate Rebirth lobbies with, try out the AK Center for you. It's definitely trusted, man. Here's the class up right here. This is very good build. It's all around build. Okay, here's the setup for this one: group suppressor, task force, Tiger Team spotlight, KGB skeleton stock, and the magazine is the 50-round drum. Now, like I said, man, this gun does suck a little bit when it comes down to like mobility wise, but I try to fix it just a little bit just so I can have like the best of both worlds with having that good damage on that, you know, pretty much good mobility. So what I did was I had like a laser attachment, which was the Tiger Team spotlight, which is gonna give that extra movement speed / aim-walking movement speed. And for the stock attachment, you can either rock the no stock attachment for sprint to fire time, which also gives you extra mobility, or you could go with the KGB skeleton stock. Okay, PKM stock is really not that good, in my personal opinion. That's why I'd rather rock the KGB skeleton stock. So make sure you guys go ahead and give it a shot. It's actually very much worth it. Give it a shot and down in the comments, man, and let me know what you guys think about it. This gun is actually really good. Now for the 5th class setup, man, we actually have is the Core MP5, another very good gun that nobody really just uses, bro. But hey, it's definitely worth it. Very good mobility, insane damage. In my personal opinion, if you were to ask me what is better, the Core MP5 or the OG MP5 from Modern Warfare, I would have to give it to the Core MP5 just because the mobility is insane and the damage is even crazier, especially if you are using it like at a long range distance. Okay, so here's the build that I use for my Core MP5 in particular. I use like 2 builds, but this is like mainly one of them. If I'm looking for like an all-around like build for this SMG, this is pretty much like one that you should rock. Okay, agency suppressor as the muzzle, task force as the barrel, bruiser grip as the underbarrel, and the 50-round drum as the magazine, and a Raider stock attachment as the stock attachment. Okay, so make sure you guys are rocking this right here. If you really do not want to, like I said again, you can pretty much build this Core P5 like in any type of way, and you'll still do good with it if you want to, right? You could technically make this gun way more faster than what it is. So personally, what I would recommend you guys to do, the only thing that's going to suck about it is just that you're not going to get that extra damage at range, but overall your gun is going to still be very good up close, and you're going to still be able to compete with the meta guns just based off because your mobility is really good on this. Okay, so if I were you, take off the barrel, and for your laser attachment, only slap on the Tiger Team spotlight, and you're going to be like good to go. Okay, go ahead, give it a shot. Let me know down what you guys think about it. Also, you can also take off the age suppressor maybe and slap on the sound suppressor, and you're going to still be chilling. Okay, this is like the craziest like maximum mobility Core MP5 build that you can rock. A lot of builds that you can rock on the core guns, and you're gonna still be able to compete with like the meta gun, which is the Blixen as of right now. Okay, so make sure you guys go ahead and give the Core 5 shot. It is definitely worth it. All right, now for the 6th SMG, man, I had to add this on the list. I did not forget, bro, the Fennec. The Fennec is even more crazier even after the update, bro. They buffed it, bro. This gun is literally it. I actually had to main this gun now just because on how good the mobility is along with the damage. At first, only the OG MP5 had like crazy mobility, but now with this build, you can also use the Fennec, and then also even have way better damage than the OG MP5. Okay, so make sure you guys go ahead and give it a shot. Here's the build that I rock, and I actually dropped a 45 kill gameplay, which is on my channel. I uploaded it here recently, my channel like 3 days ago. If you guys want to check that video out, just go to my videos and you will literally see where I'm using the Fennec, and I dropped 45 with it, and it's like after the update of season 5. Okay, so here's the class up for the Fennec, man. The deadfall barrel, 40-round drum mags, step of grip tape, perky sleight of hand, and the stock attachment is no stock, okay? Make sure you guys are rocking no stock attachment on the Fennec, okay? This is going to help you guys out a lot with the mobility, just so you are able to compete with like the meta guns, all right? So give the Fennec a shot, bro. It is definitely worth it. Now, just to give you guys an extra, you know, really good SMG, man, I highly recommend you guys use the Bison, bro. The Bison is definitely a slept on SMG. As long as you hit all your shots, you're going to dominate every lobby with this, man. Make sure you guys are trying out this Bison build right here. Here you guys go. This is more of a, like, I guess you could say more of like a crazy mobility, and you're only going to be able to use this in medium range / close range as you are supposed to. But I made this gun to a point where if let's say I want to get a long range gunfight, I'm still able to, and the recoil control is definitely really fine with, okay? So bro, man, make sure you guys are rocking the polygon barrel, which is going to help you guys out a lot. It's going to give you that extra bullet velocity and even more extra damage range. You got the laser, which is the 5MW laser. Rig is the step of grip tape, perky sleight of hand, and the stock attachment is the no stock, all right? Like I said, man, the Bison is a sleeper gun. Nobody really just use it, but it's definitely underrated, okay? Try out something new, man. Don't be afraid to switch it up, man. You don't got to use meta guns every day. Give it a shot, man. Let me know down below what is your top 5 SMGs here on Warzone Season 5. And hey, man, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, boys. Peace.